Agata felt a finger poking into her back insistently. It was Susanna. "What are you doing?" She turned to her friend. "What am I doing?" Susanna asked innocently. "I'm just thinking about your fantastic idea." "What fantastic idea?" "The one where you offer a free coffee roasting and espresso making tutorial to La Villa Rosa students." What was Susanna talking about? "That sounds like a great idea." Matu smiled enthusiastically. "Have you set it up with Enzo?" "No, there wasn't time." Backtracking out of this setup was tricky. Susanna was taking her mischievousness to new heights tonight. "In fact, that would fit the gap created by the cancellation we got from the buffalo mozzarella guy." He beckoned Aldo. "Hey, who was the guy who cancelled the mozzarella?" "Luigi. Agata can do a coffee roasting instead." "Thursday from 12?" Aldo prompted. "That's when we had the cheese scheduled." Okay," Agata agreed. "I need to get Erica to do an extra shift, but that should be okay." "Perfecto." Aldo looked pleased with himself. "That's super, Agata. I'll go tell Enzo." Agata was bewildered at having been so swiftly set up. She'd gone into self-employment for a reason. She liked to make her own choices. Matu shrugged and smiled. "So that means I'd better come see you on Sunday night?" Susanna was grinning now. "So you can give me a quick overview of the tutorial? I'm sure it's quite familiar for Aldo, but I'm finding I have a lot to learn, so the chance for a heads-up would be great." Matu was gorgeous. His smile was sexy, his teeth bright against his sensuous lips. He was such a hunk of a man, but beneath it Agata could see the boy. Free and happy in himself, standing tall. His solid, strong stature was captivating. He must be fit from clambering through the wilderness, which she guessed made up much of his work as a guide in New Zealand. Agata sipped her wine as she tried in vain to gather her thoughts. Lifting her eyes from her glass as she swallowed, she met his. His smile was in his eyes, shining flirtatiously from his broad face. This guy had just invited himself to work with her on Sunday night. She was flattered and just a little intimidated by the outline of his thighs beneath his chinos. She shivered and came back to the practical details of the situation which Susanna had thrust her into. It was just for work. Of course she would do it. The food tour was a bonus for her. She wanted to ask Aldo and Enzo when they'd told her about their concept, but given the other producers were offering unique products of the region, unlike coffee, she hadn't felt she could. She knew her coffee was something special, and she had heard about the famous Raffaella Fulvio, who was coming. Researching her had been inspiring. If she could get her to try her coffee, who knew? "That sounds perfect," Agata affirmed Matu's self-invitation. "It's a perfect time to fool around in the roastery." She heard her words and instantly felt her cheeks burn. "I mean, it would be great to work with you." "I'm looking forward to it already." Matu clinked his glass on Agata's. His eyes held her gaze in deep brown warmth. Her stomach tightened in a flutter. She had to admit she was looking forward to it too. And right now, she was going to enjoy herself as well. "Chin chin," she smiled. "Chin chin." Susanna clinked her glass against theirs. She sipped deeply, her owl eyes inspecting each of them. Silently she slipped away from them, which neither Matu nor Agata noticed. They could only take note of each other as they talked and sipped wine. Eyes, lips, hair, hands, and everything else. Strangers becoming familiar. The familiar feeling strange. Wonderfully strange.